Believe it or not, biology revolves around 4 simple molecules: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids. In this video, I'll provide you with examples and break down the functions and composition of each molecule. Alright, buckle up and let's go. Macromolecules, also known as organic compounds, are ones that contain carbon, which include the 4 simple molecules I listed earlier. I mean, these molecules are the basis of life. Each molecule has a monomer, which are individual subunits. Think of it as a Lego piece. That individual Lego piece is like a monomer. Each molecule also has a polymer, and no, it's not the plastic you would use, but polymers are many monomers linked together. In the Lego analogy provided, think of it as a whole Lego chain of many Lego pieces combined together. Let's go ahead and take a look at carbohydrates first. Carbohydrates are found in nearly every food we eat, like bread and pasta, and when we consume these carbohydrates, it gives us short-term energy. These molecules are made out of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Monomers in the carbohydrate group are known as monosaccharides. These are basically simple sugars like glucose and galactose. Polymers of the carbohydrate group are known as polysaccharides. These are complex sugars like lactose, which is a combination of 2 monomers, glucose and galactose. Like carbohydrates, lipids are also made out of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. These molecules provide long-term energy and hormones for your body, and even make up the plasma membranes in cells. Their monomers are carbon chains of fatty acids and glycerol, and their polymers are fats, oils, phospholipids, which make up the cell membrane, and cholesterol. Fats and oils have 2 main types of fatty acids: saturated, which is solid at room temperature, or unsaturated, which is liquid at room temperature. You'll often hear that dietitians and others tell you that saturated fats are bad for your health, but there's a reason behind this. This is because the molecular structure of saturated fats only has single carbon bonds, meaning they're tightly packed together and harder to break down. On the other hand, unsaturated fats contain double carbon bonds in their molecular structure, meaning that they can easily be digested by your body. Nucleic acids are composed of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus. These molecules ultimately help us to store and transmit our genetic information. Its monomers are called nucleotides, which are made of a sugar, a phosphate group, and a nitrogen base. The polymers may sound familiar to you: DNA and RNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, and ribonucleic acid. Now, DNA is the genetic information that makes us who we are. Think of it as a bank vault with all our valuable information inside. And RNA uses our DNA to make proteins throughout our body. Proteins are found everywhere, from your body parts to your body tissues, as well as your food. For example, that juicy piece of steak you had the other day is packed with proteins. These molecules are composed of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur. By catalyzing reactions, transmitting genetic materials, and developing immunity, proteins are one of the most important macromolecules. Its monomers are amino acids, which are used to make proteins in living organisms. There are 20 different types of amino acids, in which they vary in R groups. When they're linked together to make protein, they're linked by something called peptide bonds. Now, protein's polymer is protein, and yes, you did hear that right. But one main protein I'd like to emphasize are enzymes, which help speed up chemical reactions. There you have it, the 4 organic molecules that biology revolves around. If you found this video helpful, feel free to hit the subscribe button and comment down below what video you would like to see next. For free group tutoring in math and biology, visit bioarithmetic.com, where I'll teach you all these concepts for free. Stay tuned for a new post, and I'll see you in the next video.